Qpoint is security observability for the encrypted cloud. It taps into connections at the source, enabling you to see through encryption, map your dependencies, and enforce egress controls. This has become more important than ever with the rise of AI agents. I'm going to be using an AI agent today to generate a report from a host, and I've given it access to the internet. So it's going to go out and look for all kinds of information pertaining to Sasquatch. I'll start running that. And just to show you the infrastructure here, we have a simple environment set up with Qtap, Qpoint technology, our agent. It's based on eBPF, and it can see all of the outgoing connections and all of the traffic that's being transmitted to and fro. We've also got our agent friend here sitting alongside, hasn't been instrumented in the slightest, and it is actively being tracked by Qpoint. This works in Docker or Kubernetes or really any Linux environment with a modern kernel. Now that we've let our GPT researcher go out and start generating its report, I'd love to take a look not only in the logs for GPT researcher, but what Qpoint has actually picked up. So Qpoint has automatically been able to determine exactly what it's talking to. Our agent here first reached out to Tavali, and you can see we're doing all sorts of attribution as far as what container, image, host name, the system user, network address and destination, as well as the actual requests. So this is the real value of Qtap in that it can see the payloads themselves. So the request and response is captured without instrumentation, and we get a sense of exactly what data is being transmitted from your environment. So we can do things like alert you to new endpoints. We can alert you to new sources as far as the binaries are concerned. You can see all this is happening in Python here. And looks like our researcher friend reached out to Wikipedia, which we probably trust. We can see the actual request with the payload itself. We can scan that for sensitive data and let you know if we're either asking the wrong questions or getting sensitive answers. This is incredibly powerful. We can also see things like, what was used for authentication, where the data is going, and all of this happens, again, without any sort of instrumentation. So you can have a fleet of agents in your environment, which will let you know exactly what data is leaving without any sort of proxy, without any sort of man in the middle, without any sort of certificate management. It happens out of band, and we also have elements of control. So if you want to turn off access to certain resources, Qpoint is fully capable of doing that. To learn more, head over to qpoint.io or reach out to us at hello@qpoint.io. Thank you so much and have a great day.